We all hear about how people make millions of dollars on YouTube.
$1 million.
It might make you think, I should start a channel and get in on some of that money. Well, it takes a while to get to that point, so let's look at how much you can realistically make on your way to those millions as a small YouTuber. Hey everyone, Camber here, showing you how to use your camera to make good videos. And now that 2020 is over and the numbers are in, I'm going to show you how much my small YouTube channel with under 20,000 subscribers made last year. We're going to look at the different revenue sources, how much work it took, and how long it could be before you start making this much if you start a YouTube channel. So let's go jump into the computer. All right, so I'll get straight to it. My total income on this channel for 2020, going from about 6,000 subscribers to 17,000 subscribers, was $15,287.20. And then to compare that to 2019, when I went from 1,000 to 6,000 subscribers, I got $3,227.09. So that's almost a 5-time increase between those 2 years, which is pretty significant. So if that's all you wanted to know, there you go. It's possible. You can make a lot more or a lot less depending on what you're doing. But if you want to know how I did that, we'll get into that right now. So first off, we'll look at my main source of income, which is Amazon affiliates. Or associates. I'm kind of confused because up here the website says affiliate program and then here it says Amazon associates, so I don't know. But how does this work? Okay, so basically if you type in Amazon affiliate and then you see here affiliate program, you click on that, then you can go in and sign up to be part of their affiliate program. And once you do this, you have 180 days to make 3 qualified sales. And what's a qualified sale? Someone clicking on one of your links and then buying something. So 3 items within that 180 days. But in order to qualify, it cannot be friends or family. So how do they track that? Well, they won't disclose that info, but they definitely know. I tried it. I had my parents and a couple friends try, and they can track it. I mean, we got all this information on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in your phone, text messages. I don't know how they do it, but they know. But once you do make that account, this is what it'll look like when you log in. So say, for instance, I just made a video on the best cameras for 2021. Let's do the A6100. So here we go, A6100. So if you want to check it, make sure it's legit, because you know sometimes there's people that aren't on Amazon. You have that by the Sony store, so you know this is a legit one. That's the link. This is where it'll take people. So what you do is come over here. You can do get link and go through all this stuff, but I never do that. I just click on this. It gives you a link here. You can shorten it, copy, and then you paste it in your video. Or if you notice over here on my channel, in settings on my upload defaults, I have my gear with all the main things that I use for my channel. So if people want to get anything that I use, they can see that on any video that I have, click on that and it'll get them something. Or for instance, if I'm doing something like this video here, the best cameras for 2020 that I just put out, I have links to all those products. So anytime I talk about any products, I'm putting links to those from Amazon, trying to find the best version that I can in here that looks like it's from a legit seller. So what's nice about this is people don't have to buy that product. They can actually, as long as they click on your link, over the next 24 hours, if they buy anything from Amazon, then you will get a commission for it. And for most electronics, it's around 4%. It can get all the way up to 10% depending on what it is. They have a list that you can look at to show all that. But let's look at some of my earnings here. See if we can find something weird over the last 30 days that has nothing to do with cameras. Here, someone bought collard greens after watching one of my videos, so I got a commission for that, and it was, oh, this isn't the one that tells the earnings. Hold on. Earnings, here we go. I got 24 cents for those collard greens that they bought. And what I love about Amazon affiliates is that you make money, but it doesn't cost people anything because they were going to buy these things already, but they just bought it after getting your product, and Amazon is giving you a commission for driving them to their website rather than buying it somewhere else. So I like this source of income because it's not costing you anything. So let's look at those preset dates to do last year. And you can see it was around $500 a month for the first few months of the year, between $350 and $700. Then all of a sudden we jumped up to $1,300, $1,200, $1,400. So almost $1,500 was the highest month. And it shows here how many clicks, how many ordered items, shipped items, returned items. That's the total revenue of all the things that people bought that shipped, and this is what I got from those. And there's also this bounties, which that has to do with these different things, registries, Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, different stuff people get. That doesn't show up very often. I see like $5 a little bit each month. But commissions, this is where we get most of the money from that. So this is a great source of income. It's where I make the most. There's $11,850. And just to show you, I saved this so you could see the 2019. We have $2,734. So you see it was kind of just steady like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, it jumped up a bunch during Christmas last year when people were buying a bunch. Some of my videos started getting more popular at that time and growing a lot more, and then it kind of stayed up around this level and just kept going higher after that for this year. So a great way to make money here. I definitely recommend getting an account, even if you don't have one now, because you have those 180 days, and even if you don't make the sales, that account will get shut down. You can go right back in and make a new one and set it up and just update all the links for whatever videos you have, because this is a great way to start making money that doesn't cost your viewers anything. And if you have any kind of products you're talking about or just your gear you're using, you throw them in the description and it brings in some money for you. And keep in mind that my channel deals with a lot of tech gear like cameras, mics, lights, lenses, and so much more needed for filmmaking. And these items can be very expensive, which leads to large commissions. So let me know down in the comments what type of videos you primarily make, because your results on Amazon income will vary based on what people are buying. But when looking at my Amazon income, it can be anywhere from $0 a day to $600, I think I've seen one time. So it all depends on what people are buying that day. You can see it ranges $117 one day and $0 that day. Well, that was Christmas, so nothing shipped. But you know, $5 that day. So the range varies. One day I remember someone bought like over $10,000 worth of lenses and a couple expensive cameras, and that brought in a lot of money. So let's look at the second form of income that I get, which is not nearly as much, but that is YouTube ad revenue, which most people are familiar with. And in order to get into the YouTube partner program, where you can have ads run and get money for it, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time over the last year. So once you get that, you can start running ads. And for me, over the last year, I made, oh, that is not for the year. Let's go here for 2020. I made $3,395.50 on ad revenue this year. And you can see the same thing. It kind of in the summertime started getting higher and then stayed at that level. But if you compare that with 2019, only $486. And the reason it started here isn't because that's when I got into the partner program, but rather I was in it before this year even started, but I didn't want to put ads on my videos because I didn't want to deter people from watching them and have them see it and be like, oh, I don't want to watch this, and click off the video. But then I started to think about it more and realized, you know, YouTube is a business, and so they're making money when ads are running on your video. So if my video doesn't have ads, they're probably a lot less likely to push my videos out to more people. And so I finally turned them on, but I only put on the skippable ads at the beginning and end of the videos, because I don't want you to have to keep seeing more and more throughout the video. And if you saw my last live video, I'll link that as well, on camera giveaways. I'm actually taking all this money and starting to give away free gear to you guys once I hit certain subscriber milestones. So if you're interested in that, check out the link, I'll have it for you. But anyways, so you can see this was a big jump. Even, you know, if that was doubled for the whole year, that would be about $900. And then this year that jumped up to $3,400 because some of my videos really started picking up. Like you see this one here, the best cameras for beginning filmmaking in 2020. And as you can see, I made an update to that for this year because these three videos brought in the most money up here for ad revenue. And this one, the best cameras brought in the most through those Amazon sales because of all the cameras. So I made another video. It was one of my most popular ones last year. So, you know, I'm looking at that type of thing, putting it out there. These aren't my favorite ones. I like looking at cameras and talking about them. However, I like making more of the filmmaking side of things, techniques, looking at films. But The funny thing is those don't do as well, but these gear ones do. So, y'all let me know down in the comments what types of videos you like more, and I will do more of that because I want to give you what you want. And when it comes to ad revenue, this number with this amount of views doesn't mean you're going to get that much. So, say I get 1 million views and it gives me $3,500. Well, all that depends on the CPM, which you can see here. That's cost per milli or mil, or depending on how you see it, but basically for every 1,000 monetized views, this is how much you get paid for it. So as you can see here, at the beginning of the year, it was down in the $3 to $5 range. Then here towards the end of the year, it's up towards anywhere from 27 down to 10. Whereas you look at last year, same thing. It was down in the $2 range, had a few big days during Christmas, but depending on what your channel is, that's going to go up more. So for my channel, I do a lot of tech stuff, like cameras are more expensive. So companies are thinking, oh, people are going to buy this stuff, we're going to pay more for these ads. Whereas someone who's maybe, I don't know, just doing a daily vlog showing what their life is like, they might not have a big CPM. This might be down in the $4 or $5 range because there's not as much that people are going to buy after watching those videos. Whereas if you had some kind of finance channel, people that are looking into investing their money are more likely to spend it. And I've seen people with $40 or more on their cost per mil. So that makes a huge difference on how much you get paid for your views. So once again, these are my numbers based on the types of videos I make, how many views I get, and how much I get paid per ads. And it's not necessarily what you'll make, but depending on your content, you can make less or even a whole lot more with fewer views than I do. And that's what this channel made in 2020, going from 6,000 to 17,000 subscribers. And obviously this isn't enough for most people to live on, but it is nice to have the extra income, and it can quickly grow into a full-time income. And again, what you make depends greatly on your CPM for YouTube ads and what types of products you can get commissions for on Amazon. And you can also get sponsorships or even sell your own merchandise or courses, and that is a great way to bring in more money for your channel. So you can definitely make a decent amount of money on YouTube, even as a small channel, but it is not easy, and it takes a lot of consistent work to build up an audience to make that happen. So let me know down in the comments if you have any other YouTube money making questions, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. But if this video was helpful, then please help me out by leaving a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon.